Greetings, good fellow!
Greetings!
This is quite the predicament we're in.
Indeed it is.
Because we are starting our podcast.
Episode 4.
4.
That's as in quattro.
That's double from 2.
It is.
It's not 7.
That is true. It is not 7.
It is not 7, but it is 4.
It is 4.
That's right. Welcome to 4.
Welcome to 4.
Welcome to 4.
This is 4.
As it's 4.
With Ben and Owen.
With Ben and Owen. I'm Ben.
I am Owen.
And this is Deep Thoughts.
This is Deep Thoughts.
Deepest of thoughts.
We're going to go real deep in the thoughts.
That is indeed what we do. Alright, so Owen, you know what we're doing today?
Not really.
Not really?
Not really.
Wow. Well, are you in for a treat?
Oh boy.
We're talking about death.
Oh!
And why people die.
That's fun.
But you know what's even better than that?
What's
We're also
better?
going to talk about the afterlife.
Wow! That's after you die.
That is after you die. Now, what happens after you die, I don't know. But we're here to talk about it.
We're going to think about it.
We're going to
Deeply.
think deeply. So prepare yourself for something wonderful. Prepare yourself for something amazing. And be open to these ideas.
Or not.
Or not.
You don't have to believe in death.
Actually, if you don't, leave.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
What are you, a vampire?
Anyways, we're going to start off. Why do you think that people die, Owen?
Why did people die? Many reasons. Naturally, as they should die, it's because their body fails and their organs die slowly, painfully, and such.
And you know, you couldn't be more right, Owen. Our organs fail, and you know, we lose limbs, and we die, and we get mutilated.
Wait, I don't... Losing limbs is not part of natural death. Wait,
It's fine, it's fine.
Wait.
But you know, you lose limbs, and you get stabbed, and you probably get shot sometimes.
sometimes.
But it happens. That's life. And so what we're going to start off with is we're going to say this is a talk about death.
Sure.
We are making fun of it, so please don't.
Death is dumb.
Death is dumb.
It's real dumb.
It's real dumb. So we're making fun of it.
So if you get offended by us making fun of death,
Good.
good. Or not.
You're not going to get butt hurt.
You might.
If you're butt hurt, leave.
If
you get butt hurt easily. This is a butt hurt disclaimer.
This is going to be all about death. Why it sucks. And if you die, you're also a bad person.
If you die, you're also terrible.
No.
So, all right. So, people die.
They do die.
Because we die.
We do.
We will die.
We haven't.
No.
Ben hasn't died.
I will die, though.
Ben will die.
Death is inevitable. And, you know, as the tick-tock clock keeps ticking...
Those are words.
Words.
Word association is my thing, not yours.
I'm bad at math.
I'm okay at math. Anyways, death.
So, like, you know... With my vast experience with death, you know, it's always the same questions, like how many ribs can you tear off, or how many arms can you cut off before the
Ben, are you a vulture?
No.
Are you a scavenger?
No.
Why do you want the ribs and the bones?
Anyway, they always stop cutting me off. Anyway,
Uh-huh.
the always normal questions are how many ribs can you rip off, or how many arms can you...
Ben, what are you doing with the ribs and the arms? This is an honest question. Please,
I don't know anymore. They're just kind of sitting around.
Where are you hiding them?
Don't you hide your ribs somewhere?
I don't have any ribs except for the ones that are in my chest.
You don't have any ribs.
You can't have my ribs.
Well, by golly, that's the best idea I've ever heard. Not stealing ribs. Now, for all of those... For all those people out there that steal ribs...
If you steal ribs, this is the podcast for you.
You're wrong. Don't steal ribs.
You can.
I steal ribs.
Oh.
I'm coming for your ribs next. We're looking at you, Henry.
James.
Jessica. Regardless, why do people die?
Because Their time has run out, Ben.
Has their time run out?
Well, if they die, then yes. It's that simple.
It's not that simple.
It is that simple.
See, my thought is, if people don't die, then why are we put on this earth? We are put on this earth to die. That is a fact.
A fact?
Yes.
So you think the purpose of life is to die?
That is the inevitable purpose of life.
Then why not die faster, if that is your purpose?
Well,
can you see the flaws?
No.
Oh, never mind then. Carry on.
I mean, have you not seen people do that? They jump from bridges and
and that's not a good thing, Ben.
I mean, some people skydive. They just jump out of a plane.
That's different.
That's
you have
not
a
really
parachute.
Different.
You won't die.
I mean, what if the parachute doesn't fail?
Well, that's an accident, Ben.
Oh, I mean, I guess not.
It is.
What if it's not?
Then that's sabotage.
I'm learning new things every day, and you can too with the new 3-in-1 shampoo by Dove.
We're not sponsored by Dove.
We're not?
No.
Forget everything we just said.
We hate Dove.
Dove is disgusting.
The soap and the chocolate.
Ugh. Anyway.
Are they the same company?
Are they?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
That's weird.
Entertain the people for a second. I'm going to look this up.
Yeah, so it's either two companies or one company. Both called Dove. One sells soap, one sells chocolate. Why? Are they the same company? Or are they different? Are they actually run by an evil mastermind trying to trick us into buying soap that's actually chocolate and chocolate that's actually soap?
Two separate companies.
Why? You'd think there would be some copyright issues there.
But no. They're different companies with the exact same logo.
They have like the same font and everything.
Yeah, no, they have the same D that's like has like a little.
It's a fancy D.
Fancy D. The O, V, and E are connected. That's kind of crazy.
And neither products have anything to do with birds.
Wow. Something you learn every day. Isn't that crazy?
That's ridiculous.
People made... That's just like copyright. That's like...
It is. Which one came first?
The chicken or the egg?
The dove. Or the dove.
The dove or the dove.
Back to death.
Back to death. You see,
we get sidetracked. We're very focused here.
Listeners, we like death and all of its side qualities.
No, we don't.
I like death and all of its...
Ben likes death because he gets the ribs.
Ribs, which are very good.
You eat them, or you keep them.
What do you do with your spare ribs?
I don't have spare ribs. Back to death. Again,
we talk a lot about the substances that... Wait, you don't have spare ribs?
Why would I need spare ribs?
Come here.
Wait, where are you taking me?
Just
wait. I don't want to see your ribs. Wait. And we're back.
We are back. And
I love spare ribs now.
Yes, he does.
Don't question me about it. I love spare ribs.
This is not a cry for help.
It is not. I have not been threatened with my life with ribs. I'm sorry. I love ribs.
Now, as we were saying, back to death.
Yes, again. Once more.
As we proceeding... what were we talking about?
I have no earthly idea.
I forgot what we were talking about. I know we were talking about death.
We were talking about death.
Do you think... Oh, yeah. So somebody that I've been talking to had a question.
Oh, yeah. Who have you been speaking to?
Well, his name is...
That's a lovely name, Ben.
Yeah, he's the demon under my bed. He's pretty nice.
He's nice?
Yeah, he's pretty nice.
That's good.
Yeah, so he asked me, what happens after you die?
Wouldn't he know?
No. Anyway, what he does is he just runs I don't know. He's under my bed. I wouldn't.
Oh.
Anyway,
so wait, he's like, is he from the afterlife?
No,
place?
no. He's just under my bed.
He's just a demon.
You know how monsters live under beds?
Yeah.
Like the one that's under your bed right now?
There's a monster under my bed?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know. Never asked.
I'll ask when I get home.
It's probably like Jim or something.
That's a nice name too.
Well, I answered back, or I'm going to answer him on this podcast with nothingness.
Nothing?
I believe the afterlife is a series of nothingness.
The void.
The void.
The void.
And as is the void is nothingness. You cease to exist.
That sounds not fun.
Oh, no. It's far from it. Because you don't you don't exist. And as is said, it's like the void. Now, I'm not one for these beliefs of these people that believe in the void, but you know,
didn't you just said that you believe that it's nothing.
Stop putting words in my mouth, okay?
I'm sorry.
You want me to bring you back?
No.
Anyway.
I mean, I love ribs.
Now, as is said, death is meaningless.
By who? Who says this? Nihilists?
People.
People
say this.
People say this.
You are people.
You
What
may be people.
What do you think about death?
What do I think?
Yes, what do you think about death, Owen? It's a simple question.
About death itself, or what?
Death?
What's after death?
What is after death?
What is after death?
What is afterlife?
I would like to assume that it's a place where you at least have consciousness, and not the void.
Boring. Am I right? He just brings up the worst points. You could not be more wrong.
I'm sorry.
Now, dear listeners, if you're over here thinking like, Owen, I suggest you stop, because he's wrong. Death is void. Death is meaningless. Death is nothingness.
I'm sorry. So heaven is boring. The void is interesting.
And we're back. Sorry for those technical difficulties.
Yeah, again.
Heaven and hell!
Yeah, you've heard of that, right?
That, I'm sure.
That's the common one.
That's the common one.
The void is uncommon.
And I've heard from a guy who heard from a guy who heard from a dog walker's guy who went to hell.
Really?
It's not all it's cracked up to be.
What did he say?
Well, from what I heard, there was a P.F. Chang's, and also there was a guy lap dancing on Satan. Not sure what that was about, but I think his name was Lil Nace. I don't know. It's something weird.
It's weird. Because I've been to hell.
You've been to hell?
I've been there. I go there on like summer retreats sometimes.
Oh, okay, wonderful.
Well, because during the summer they have this really nice buffet.
Oh.
Like, I'm really nice.
I bet.
So I wouldn't know about the P.F. Chang's or anything like that. Definitely never seen a lap dance on Satan.
Maybe I'm just like traumatizing.
Maybe you should go talk to this friend of yours, because either one of two things: either he's making this up, or hell is just different when it's not the summertime.
Well, I don't know about heaven, but hell, that's where it's at.
Hell is where it's at, supposedly.
So heaven.
Yeah.
Heaven.
We've heard about it.
I don't know what it is.
No one knows what it is. It could be a very nice place where you get nice things and happy things.
And you just feel happy all the time?
Happy, and there's a ball pit and a Capri Sun bar.
If you're into Capri Suns.
And really cute kittens and puppies.
And happiness.
And happiness.
Happiness.
That's where the happiness is.
That is indeed where the happiness is.
It's not here. It's definitely not here. It's in heaven.
It isn't.
Supposedly.
In heaven. Or it could be just a boring place.
It could be. It could
just be nothing, and it's just happiness.
It could be like a bunch of like church pews. So once you go to heaven, you become an angel, and you, for the rest of time, become a choir member.
Okay,
in
but
heaven's choir.
But angels are not people.
What?
Yeah,
I thought
angels are scary, dude.
I thought you. Well, I know that.
They're like 8-winged like monsters of death.
Yeah.
They shoot lasers out. They're just eyes and like wings.
So you don't become an angel when you die?
I would hope not.
So what do you... So if you go to heaven, what do you become?
Nothing.
But you're there. So you... Hold on.
Anyway, on to our next topic, which is Valhalla.
Valhalla.
Valhalla is...
It's a play. It's another belief of an afterlife. You probably know more about it than I do, Ben.
Yes, Norse mythology. Think about this. A Viking. He kills, right? Like me, I take ribs. Now, think about that. When I take the rib, I'm killing someone, right?
No.
No.
Wouldn't they be dead first?
Right. I kill them first.
There you go.
And then I take the ribs. I take the ribs. Now, they die. But they are a warrior. They have killed before as well. It's like serial mano y mano. Serial killers, right? So they kill each other, and then the warrior goes
They kill
up.
each other?
Or no.
You're confusing me, Ben.
Okay, look. Ooh.
I'm trying my best to visualize this. I'm sorry.
Anyway, so imagine I stab Owen.
I am stabbed.
He has been stabbed.
I am bleeding out profusely.
And he is about to die.
I'm about to die. I have died.
He is dead. And now, Owen, where are you going? You're going to Valhalla because you have also killed.
I have killed a multitude of people.
That
have battled me.
Yes. And now he is going to live a wonderful life drinking mead.
Med?
Med?
I don't know.
Mead.
Beer.
Alcohol.
Yes.
And after that, he does whatever he wants. You party for all eternity.
Well, that sounds way better than heaven. Why don't we believe in that?
I'm not sure.
Let's just go back to being Vikings. Just you and I. Let's just forget this whole podcast. Let's just become Vikings.
Does that mean I can get my battle axe out?
You have a battle axe?
No.
Oh. He doesn't have a battle axe. Wink, wink.
I don't know what you mean by that.
I mean nothing by that.
Anyway,
Vikings.
Our next topic,
hopefully,
is
reincarnation.
Reincarnation.
That's a fun one, I think.
All right. So, we're going all in on this one.
Are we?
So,
this is Buddhism, right?
Is it Buddhism?
I think.
Buddhism.
Hold on. This is an important thing.
No. You look it up. I'll entertain.
Talk.
So
I'm probably wrong.
Reincarnation is like whenever you die and then you are resurrected as something else. Maybe like a flower or like another person. I'm not sure. Is it Buddha?
It is Buddhism. Buddhism is rebirth and reincarnation. There's probably more that have reincarnation, but Buddhism...
Now, there are multiple versions of reincarnation, and reincarnation is this really cool thing, as is said.
It's probably wrong.
Yeah, probably.
But we don't know.
We don't know. I've seen many different...
Because if you reincarnate as like a tree, who's gonna know?
You don't, because you won't be able to talk.
Exactly. You won't have... Trees don't have brains or ribs.
But they have branches.
And sometimes sap.
Now, there are many different versions of reincarnation, and I think one of the coolest ones I've heard is so whenever you die, you are reincarnated as every other person, right? So I die I die. I've lived as Owen, myself, you, and every other person on the planet, but I just go back in time, right? So I die. I go to the afterlife, and then God says, the God of our universe says, hey, I'm going to reincarnate you and send you somewhere that you've already, that's already been lived or is yet to be lived in your time period. So I'm both Gandhi and Jesus. I'm both Hitler and the Jews he killed.
Ben, I don't think you've ever said a more confusing thing to me. I'm trying to understand. So when you're reincarnated, are you reincarnated as multiple people?
Well, yeah. So whenever you reincarnate as every single person in the universe and every single thing in the universe.
Does everyone reincarnate as every single person in the universe?
Yeah, because we're all the same person.
This would have been an important thing to say.
Well, I thought it was obvious, Owen.
Are we the same person, Ben?
We might be.
We'll have to come back to this later. This is a serious thing that needs to be discussed.
But as is said, after you reincarnate as everyone, you are then made the god of the universe, which is then where you make another god and you repeat, and it is repeated in an endless loop.
So when you die, you become God, and you make a new god to rule over that universe.
Yes, after you reincarnate as everyone.
After you reincarnate. What if someone reincarnates as everyone before you? Do you just lose? Do you just not... What happens then, Ben? What happens?
Okay.
I think we might be discovering the flaws in reincarnation.
Okay, but that's just one type of reincarnation. There are multiple types.
Yeah.
Like the Buddhist one is you get reincarnated.
I've never heard of that. I know you get reincarnated as like an animal, and that's the family pet. It's grandma.
That's terrible. Or reincarnated into a flower.
Or a flower.
What a flowery situation.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're trying.
We're really trying. I honestly, I think the best one would be New Game Plus.
New Game Plus?
Yeah, we've talked about this before, the New Game Plus.
Not on the podcast.
But
me and Ben have gone over this extensively.
Very extensively.
Is that where we're going in right now?
Do you want to go into it right now?
I think we can go into that right now.
We're going to go into it right now. That's going to be a long one then.
Cool.
Okay, boy.
Buckle in, kiddos.
For the meat of this entire video, New Game Plus.
If you've made it this far, congratulations. You've unlocked
And I'm
New Game
sorry.
Plus.
I'm sorry for what you're about to hear. So, imagine. You die.
You're dead.
Dead. Done so. And then you wake up. At the very start of your life, that you started as a baby. In the waiting room, your mother pulls you out of the womb. And you are a baby. Now, you realize that there is something wrong. Because you know you are a baby. And you know all the previous knowledge of your past life. So let's say you are, I don't know, like Serena Williams, a really good tennis player. You now remember all of your tennis moves.
You remember them and you retain them. So as a baby,
you are as good as Serena Williams.
Once your bones are formed and all, you would be as good as the current Serena Williams.
Yeah, Serena Williams, that is correct.
Yes, I said that correctly.
Yes, you did. Words. So, what we're trying to say is this insane thought,
a deep thought.
This deep thought that we are thinking currently could happen, and that is why pro athletes are pro athletes, because they've reincarnated multiple times, but they just don't remember that they've died.
Yeah.
But they have muscle memory and not the brain power to remember.
And this is why we have geniuses like Einstein.
Yeah.
How else would they know all this stuff unless they've lived their life multiple times?
See, that is the crazy thing. Because I know I can pick up a new skill randomly and be super good at it sometimes. And I think, how can I do that? I've never done this before. Like, peeling potatoes. I thought I was going to be terrible, but like I peeled potatoes like nobody's business. I was like, man, was I a chef?
Maybe you're like a carver, like a wood carver. And
You think?
Maybe. We will have to get him with a block of wood and a pocket knife or something. See how well he carves it.
I mean, I've done wood carving before. I'm pretty good at it.
Well, maybe that's what you were. Maybe
I'm a carpenter.
Maybe that's what you were.
I was like a famous carpenter in my life.
What famous carpenters are there?
I don't know.
Um,
Regardless, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
What I think does matter, however, is
What matters right now, Ben?
that we're alive.
We are alive.
This is the most beautiful time to be alive.
It is.
And if you hear birds right now, you're crazy.
Yeah, you've lost your mind. There are no birds.
Don't even
If you
entertain the idea.
if you think even the slightest thought that you can hear birds chirping right now, then this is us telling you that you are either dreaming, in a simulation, or have gone absolutely insane.
Yeah?
So hopefully you don't hear birds.
Yeah, no, I don't think they hear birds. It's
I don't
like
hear
it's like
birds.
what birds?
What are birds?
Never heard of them. Anyway, back to death.
Back to death.
Death. We've said that a lot.
We have.
Deathity death.
That's a fun word.
It's been a long journey.
Has it?
A 26-minute and 30-second journey.
Hopefully.
Not hopefully. It is a...
Well, if the people listening, they could have replayed. So by now, it could be a 50-minute journey. Because they've.
I would hope you would not be crazy enough to listen to us for 50 minutes.
If you even think about listening to us for like 54 minutes and like 27 seconds specifically,
then go watch our episode 3.
yeah,
You might like it.
That one's about that time.
It's pretty good. We need more views.
You might need more views.
Would you please
you
watch
might
it
not
for us?
need more views.
Would you please watch it for us?
Please.
And while you're at it, watch number 2 and 1.
If you want to, you don't have to.
You know, I don't know. We've been we just started this podcast
Yeah.
and we're just really thankful for the amount of views we've gotten. It's kind of insane.
We're hoping a lot of those are people listening and not people repeating it, because we want people to actually find it and listen to it. Hopefully that is you right now.
Yeah,
it is, give yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah, pat on the back.
Unless you can't.
We really appreciate all the views and we really appreciate all the support. We work really hard on these videos.
Yeah.
Not even videos. We work really hard on these podcasts. No face yet.
No face.
You have to wait a little bit.
Wait a bit. Maybe like 7 years come back to us and we haven't reeled our face.
When we hit 1 million,
Yeah.
we'll show our faces.
That is an empty promise that may or may not be fulfilled.
You know, but we really do appreciate you guys and for listening to us. We were just flabbergasted that what was it, 77 of you watched our first video
And counting.
And like 34 and 35 of you watched what the last 2 episodes that we put up. That's just insane.
So this is episode 4.
This is episode 4.
We tried a few new things here. Hopefully you enjoyed.
We
We tried just a more loose topic that we can not really focus too heavily on.
We kind of just wanted to
we just had some fun.
We wanted to mess around a little bit, have fun with this.
But at the same time, talking about interesting things, getting deep into them.
Deep thoughts.
Deep thoughts.
We're going to be focusing on the podcast as well as doing other things.
Other content.
May
or may not be approaching.
It will be approaching. If you have anything you want us to do...
Yeah, please let us know.
If you have anything you want us to talk about...
We're not creative enough to come up with them.
Please
tell us.
We are not creative.
Please tell us.
Unless
you heard birds. If you heard birds, do not.
Yes.
We don't want to hear your insane thoughts.
Not at all.
No.
Yeah.
I think
That's a wrap.
I think so.
You know, as I was saying about the dude under my bed,
yeah,
he's pretty great.
Yeah.
I think I have an appointment.
I'll have to go home and ask him what his name, the one under my bed, is.
Well, the one under my bed, he's pretty great.
Yeah, I think you said it a little differently that time.
Did I?
Maybe.
It has multiple pronunciations.
Oh, does it?
Yep.
That's good to know.
Bye.
Goodbye.
That was really weird. I'm sorry. The noise is coming from my mouth.
It's okay.